Hello everyone and welcome to Scampi. My name is Harper if you did not know, and today I'm going to be making shrimp scampi with and linguine pasta. So yeah, it should be really simple, but I've never made it before. It looks really good and I've never actually had before either, so it'll be kind of like a taste testing and first time cooking experience. And yeah, let's see how I do it. If I do it well, does it look right, does it taste right, and most importantly, do I actually like it. And I also have a special guest, aka my best friend. You can't really see her, just a minute. There she is, coming into view, just eating prosciutto.
I'm not eating prosciutto right now.
Right, but more or less, I'm not sure she'll be actually helping me, but she's just like, you know, in the background. So if somebody hears people,
taste tester.
Yes, if you hear somebody like shuffling around, it's not a ghost, it's not my mom, it's my friend. But with that, let us begin. So here are all the ingredients, and as a whole, it's not a very hard recipe, I don't think. It's just kind of just, you know, doing all together perfectly and then making a really great product. Also, of course, I am not making actual pasta or linguine because that is a lot of work that I cannot do. I'll make pasta at a different time and that'll be fun. But, so we're using, you know, pre-made pasta, but everything else is quote unquote from scratch. So yeah, let's begin. So the water is now boiled. As a whole, very simple. First step, what? Why are you looking at me like that? We're gonna first put in some salt to salt the water. Of course, I'm supposed to usually salt the water beforehand, but I forgot, so we're just gonna continue like that. It'll still, you know, season the pasta or whatever. But let us just pour in the linguine. Oh god, I should have done that way with more tact. Oh well. So there we go. I'm gonna actually just mix it around for a minute to allow the pasta not to at all stick to the bottom of the pan, because that is a terrible experience. And then we'll go to the next step. Okay, so we have our pan. It is mostly, just a minute, mostly warmed up, I think. Not warmed up yet. Okay, we're gonna let this warm up first. Okay, take two. So, 1 tablespoon of butter, gone. And 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I would have loved if I remembered if I read the recipe before and knew that they wanted it separately, because I thought it was just like 4 and 4 all together. And so I was, you know, nice little surprise when I read the whole recipe the first time, a couple minutes ago. But we are okay, we are okay. Just gonna melt this all. I'm putting down the heat a little bit. Toss in the shallots and the garlic. Mix in some red pepper flakes. That's probably way too much, but it's okay. Sebastian! Sorry, my dog is barking at something for some reason. And then mix around and let that just saute until the shallots are nice and translucent and the garlic is a little bit brown and golden and beautiful and all that. So the linguine is done cooking. Sebastian, stop it! And let us just pour and drain linguine. So the garlic and the shallots are ready to go. So the next step is to pour in the shrimp. Ooh, that was fun. I'm just gonna spread them around because I'll be seasoning with salt and pepper. And then letting cook until everything is pink and beautiful. Okay, so it's been a couple of minutes that they've asked. Everything is nicely cooked. So I'm going to take this all and put it on a platter and then go on to the next step. Okay, so the next step is to pour in the white wine and the lemon. Sebastian! And then let this come to a boil. So I have to say right now, everything feels pretty great. Everything feels very easy and simple, and I feel like I'm doing it well. But I am starting to worry that my pan is too small and it won't be able to take the pound of shrimp plus the pound of linguine. So yeah. Of course, you know, smooth sailing, but I can see a couple of dark clouds on the horizon. And yeah, that's my little warning, which I'll probably just completely not listen to and just keep on chugging away happily. But if I sink, that is why. I'm liking all of these ship references for some reason. Seafaring references. So it's mostly boiling, you know, it's kind of boiling. It's probably just wanting us to boil off the alcohol. And it definitely smells a little bit more pungent still, but mostly it's all sweet, so it's just really good. So let us continue by putting in the rest of the butter, and then of course the rest of the oil. So I'm just gonna let the butter you know, melt and combine, and then we'll go on to the final steps of this amazing and quite simple recipe. Okay, so everything is boiling, everything is nice and bubbly. It smells like all the, it smells like all the alcohol has been burned off, so we should go next step. So, finally, pour in the rest of our beautiful, or not the rest, all of our beautiful shrimp. Then just mix around, you know, combine everything. And then I'm supposed to pour the linguine into the shrimp, but I already know it's not gonna fit. So I was gonna take the pan the pot that I was boiling my water in, and just move everything to that pot because I don't wanna have it overflow. So, yeah. Okay, so here is our pasta. It's, you know, it's been not drying off, but it's a little bit clumpy as you can probably see. But hopefully this will help. So, I'm gonna pour in the shrimp. And then the laborious part of trying to mix everything together until everything is combined. I'm a little worried, but I think I can do it. So I'll probably speed up this whole process. So you can talk to me if you want, Camille. Okay, so thankfully, thanks to the shrimp and the juices and all of that, the pasta was way easier to, you know, work with. It's not as clumped anymore. I do have a couple of problems. Number one, I can slightly still smell alcohol, which I don't know if I just did not cook down the alcohol enough, or does it smell like that? I have no idea. As before, I've never had before, so I do not know. So I'm a little worried about that because, you know, that might really affect the dish a lot. Also, I need to just season it one more time, and then I'll be able to plate it up. As a whole, it looks like shrimp scampi. And let's plate up and see how it actually tastes. Okay, so we are back. I forgot to actually put in the parsley, so I put on a little bit in here, and the rest, you know, of course, into the rest of the shrimp scampi. So let's just gonna try this out. I'm gonna get some of the linguine and then also some of the shrimp, just a little bit. And yeah, let's see how it tastes. My friend's gonna eat it too. Do you care if I have the same thing?
Your dog kissed me in my sleep. You good?
He's very simple. I'm not sure that it's supposed to taste very simple. Also, it needs more salt. I mean, I like it, but you know, I never had it before. What?
It's too basic.
It's too basic? Well, it's supposed to be a basic recipe. It's very peppery. It is very like simple. It's very, very basic. It's not like creamy or whatever. I'm also worried that the garlic and the shallots were not cooked all the way, even though they looked like they were cooked all the way, because they had kind of like that bite to it, which is usually seen as not good. Not a lot, of course, just a tiny bit of bite. I mean, I like it, but I haven't had it before. Camille has. What thoughts? Move.
It's peppery.
Yeah, it's very peppery.
It's not salted.
It is salted. I just didn't put enough salt on it.
It don't taste like it. Love you though.
Did you see how much salt I put in it? I put in like 3, 4, 5 tablespoons of salt.
I can't taste it.
Okay, well I did.
The shrimp is fine. The noodles should have more flavor to them.
Okay, well,
since the noodles are the thing that makes it scampi, and not the shrimp. Because it's called shrimp scampi, but the noodles still have to bring something to the table. And the way that the noodles taste is kind of, it just tastes like a noodle. It doesn't taste like it's been flavored.
That's not my fault.
No, I know it's not your fault. Because like my mom's shrimp scampi is a little bit on the greasy side. But you can taste the flavor, and that counteracts whatever cons to greasiness you might have. Because my mom usually lets the noodles soak in it.
Yeah.
And then
you just need more salt, I think.
It needs more salt, yeah.
Okay. I get it.
Yeah.
Your mom's is better.
No,
but
okay, wait, I didn't say that.
More or less, as a whole, you know, I think it's a really, really good
First try.
Yeah, first try, but it could be way better. And of course, you know, I was following a recipe that was very, very simple, like very basic. It was from the Food Network. Actually, think of that. Thank you, Food Network, for providing the recipe. And then also, because, you know, of course I asked you, definitely, yep. And also, of course, the link will be in the description down below, so yeah. From a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being amazing, I would honestly say it was a solid 5. It was bang average. Camille is saying 3. That is not hurt my feelings, but it's also hurt my feelings.
No, because like the recipe in itself is so simple that it loses whatever it could be to get above a 4.
Yeah. I'm saying 5 because I like it, but Camille's a connoisseur of shrimp scampi, so...
The recipe is so simple that you can't get above a 4. with it. Like the flavor might be able to bring it
then
up
so
there.
why is it 3?
Cause also the noodles, I just can't get it.
Well, you can blame Aldi for that. She's saying that and she's still eating it, so I'm not sure what's happening right now. So of course, if you like this video, just click that like. If you want to see more from what, just subscribe. What pasta dish should I cook next? Comment below your suggestion. I'll get them as soon as possible.
Ratatouille.
It's a vegetable dish.
Still gonna
Have you seen the movie?
Still gonna eat it.
Actually, Ratatouille in the movie is actually not Ratatouille. It's called like something fancy and all that. But more or less, it's really hard. I'll try it. It'll be fun. But more or less, with that being said, I hope you have an amazing day. I will see you next time. And as usual, goodbye.